guys, I'm back. It has been a very long time since I've made a video, and there's a very good reason for it. Actually, if you've watched my last video, which was, I'm pretty sure it was the what I got for Christmas video, I told you guys that I was pregnant and I was just feeling terrible all the time. I still have been since then. So nothing has really changed. Like, it has been a terrible pregnancy. So I have finally, the past few days, kind of slowly started feeling like myself again. And I was like, you know what? What better idea for a video than to do a video about my pregnancy, because it has been one crazy little whirlwind. I just want to talk to you guys about it. If you are new to my channel, hi, I'm Shannon. What's up? This is the new demure, and welcome. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, click, thumbs up, do all that stuff. I mean, you can thumbs up at the end of the video, because if you don't like it, then, you know, don't thumbs down it though, because that's just so rude. Anyway, so since I announced to you guys in my last video that was in December, I know it's March, I know, I'm sorry, but you guys stayed true to my channel and I actually kept getting subscribers, and we actually hit 500 subscribers. What? Well, I mean, we're over 500 now, but I'm so happy because even when I wasn't making videos, you guys still stayed true and loyal, and I really appreciate it. So I'm trying to get all this stuff together. I have about half of the giveaway items done because I'm going to do a giveaway. I promised you guys after we hit 500 that I would do a giveaway. So I still plan on doing that, but I'm still trying to get the stuff together because I'm trying to make it a pretty cool giveaway. So probably within maybe next week or the week after, hopefully I'll have everything together and then I'll be able to do the giveaway. Pushing that aside, let's talk about this pregnancy. This pregnancy is pregnancy number 2 for me. And so we're expecting our second child, which is great and fantastic. But let me just tell you something. It is very different. I've heard people tell me, oh, every pregnancy is different. Oh, you can't compare your body to someone else's body. You can't compare one pregnancy to another. Yeah, thanks. I get that. But my first pregnancy was so easy that this pregnancy makes me feel like I'm pregnant for the first time, because it's like I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to be pregnant this time. It's so crazy because of the way I feel and how I act, the things I'm eating. Like, my first pregnancy was, you know, I guess, well, 5-6 years ago. 2012 is when I was pregnant with my son. Well, 2011 to 2012 because he was born in 2012. I think I maybe threw up 2 times the entire pregnancy, and I think it was because of something that I ate. And I don't think it was necessarily like morning sickness. I think there was just like something that I ate that just did not sit well with him, and so I threw him up. I was never sick. I was barely ever tired. I worked as a hairdresser up until the day before I had him because he came a month early, so I didn't really know. My feet did swell, but they didn't swell until the very end of my pregnancy. I mean, overall it was a pretty easy pregnancy. I mean, I really don't have much to complain about with his pregnancy because I didn't have morning sickness. I barely ever had headaches or anything. I didn't have fatigue. I wasn't like lethargic or anything. Cravings, I ate at McAllister's Deli all the time. And if you don't know what that is, it's just like salad, soups, and sandwiches. It's kind of like Panera. They have like the best sweet tea. Well, they did. I don't like it anymore. I ate there all the time and I like craved it so much. And so I ate so healthy. I gained 20 pounds with my pregnancy with him, which was like really good. And I was super healthy with it. And it was great. I was glowing. I felt good. Like, I mean, I didn't always want to wear makeup, but I don't always want to wear makeup now anyway. It was just pretty great pregnancy. This one, on the other hand, terrible. Every day is a struggle to wake up, to move, to get out of bed, to do anything. Literally anything that requires any type of movement, I don't want to do it. I've been in such a weird mind space because it's so different for me to not want to do anything ever. Like, everybody has lazy days, and yeah, I like to sleep till like 9:30, but it's more than that this time. It's like I just want to be in bed all day. I don't want to see people. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to do my makeup. I don't want to be on video. I don't want to do anything. And it just kind of stinks because that's not normally who I am. It's not normally how I feel. Also, I'm like 21 and a half weeks along now. So I'm about halfway done. And I still have morning sickness. Almost every single day I throw up, and it is terrible. I'm not used to it. And I've gotten to the point where even my doctor told me to put like crackers or Teddy Grahams or whatever next to my bed before I even step out of my bed. That includes going to the bathroom. Eat. And I'm like, I'm not hungry. And she goes, I don't care. Just do it, because I've been throwing up like stomach acid and stuff, and it's just so bad because it's like I'm not eating anything, and I need to apparently eat the second I wake up. So that's new for me too, because I'm not ever hungry the second I wake up. And then sometimes it doesn't even work. Sometimes I'll eat and then I still throw it up anyway. It's been so hard because, first of all, if you can tell, I'm out of breath. Like, it's terrible. Like, I feel like I can't breathe all day long because I've just put on this weight, which apparently I've only gained 7 pounds, but I really don't believe the scale because I look like I've gained more and I feel like I've gained more. And I think that's another reason I'm feeling super tired and drained, and it's just, sorry, I think I'm talking too fast and I'm like running myself out of breath. I would say that I've had a lot of horrible experiences throwing up this time, and it's terrible. I don't throw up ever. Like, when I'm not being pregnant, like, I never really get sick or throw up. And it's like this time, I cannot catch a break, and it is terrible, and it's battling me mentally because I just feel so terrible all the time. And I never get sick, ever. And I've had, like, 2 ear infections. I've had, like, dried throat, dried mouth. Like, you know when you wake up in the morning sometimes and, like, your nose and throat and everything and your lips are just dry. Just, I had to buy a humidifier. Even that, like, it hasn't really been helping. So it's just, it's a mess. Before we found out what the baby was, I was determined that it was a girl. Like, I knew that it was a girl. One, because boys love their mothers, okay? And he did not do this to me. I was like, no, this is a girl. This is for sure a girl. And I was like 99% sure it was a girl. Didn't want to go and say 100% because God does have a sense of humor. So, you know, we did find out that it was a little girl. So I'm having a girl, which I'm super happy about. I'm so happy that we have one boy. Now we're going to have a girl, and then our little family is complete because we don't plan on having any more after this. I am really happy about that, but I still feel terrible all the time, all day long, every day. Like, and it's just, it's draining. Like, I cannot wait for this pregnancy to be done and for her to be out, because she is killing my body. Another thing, if you've been following me for a little while, last year I started a journey going vegan. Since I've been pregnant, I have ended that journey. Not because of so much that, you know, I don't want to be vegan anymore, but some things curve my morning sickness easier than other things. My cravings with this one have been so insane. Like, I'm not into, like, weird things. Like, some people get the pickle and ice cream thing. That sounds absolutely terrible to me. But, like, when I craved with Dino, I craved salads and iced tea and sandwiches and stuff like that. This one, I'm craving lemonade, cherry Coke, Swiss rolls. Those are terrible because every time I buy them, I eat almost a whole box. S'mores Pop-Tarts, like hot chocolate, like a lot of chocolate. I crave a lot of chocolate, but then, like, sweet stuff, like Captain Crunch cereal and, like, jelly beans and stuff like that. I can't really, like, take that stuff. It makes me nauseous. I first noticed within, like, the first, like, 2 months of being pregnant that looking at certain vegetables and fruit just made me nauseous, even to think about just eating that. I've been eating a ton of meat. I've been eating a lot of fried food, which I know is not good for you, but at the same time, talking to my doctor about it, she was even like, you know what, until your morning sickness is over, eat what you feel like is going to be better for you to eat to help curb that morning sickness. Now, I know some of you who are vegans are going to completely disagree with that, and that's fine, because I do plan on trying to go back to that. Like, once she's out, I really want to go back to how I was, because it's been a really, really hard battle mentally with this pregnancy, because I had lost 30 pounds before I got pregnant, and now I feel like I've gained so much back, and I just don't feel the same anymore. And that's another thing why it's crazy to me that I'm feeling so lethargic, because when I was going vegan, I had so much energy, and I just wanted to be awake and to be up, and my mind seemed more, open and not foggy, and that's kind of where it's at right now, and it just stinks and I don't like it. Those are huge differences. Another completely opposite difference, which is crazy to me, is when I was pregnant with Dino. Obviously, every woman who's pregnant, there's some type of emotion there. Like, we get emotional. We get emotional anyway as women, but when you're pregnant, like, just watch out. When I was pregnant with Dino, I would cry all the time, like watching Tide commercials, eating food, just talking to people, like random things would make me cry that made no sense, because when you're not pregnant, you don't just cry watching a Tide commercial. Maybe nowadays because you think about your kids eating Tide Pods, but it's beside the point. Now, this pregnancy, I think I've cried like once, and this pregnancy is more anger, and it's crazy to me. Like, the smallest things just make me so mad. And it's like with my dog or with Dino or my husband or really anything. Like, I've had a few food places make me really mad, and I'm trying to like get out of that mindset because I don't like it. I don't like being so angry. And I've had a lot happen since my last video, actually, where that has affected me mentally. And I don't want things to push in and get that stress in there and everything, because I don't like that. I don't like having a ton of negativity around me and all that other stuff. And being a Christian, I definitely don't like stress. I don't like negativity. I really don't like being angry. And I know that that's just the devil pushing his way in. He's just popping on in there, and I'm trying to conquer it. I'm working on it. Slowly getting better. But it's been a really rough pregnancy. My back is constantly aching. I cannot sleep through the night, like, ever. And now that she's kicking, this girl, she can't get her days and nights together. So all night, starting at probably, I don't know, I just felt her kick a few minutes ago. So, I don't know, starting at probably like 8 or 9. Sometimes it starts later. Sometimes she doesn't start kicking until like 11 or 12 at night. And then I'm just up all night. And it just drives me crazy. I normally can sleep through anything. I'm a pretty heavy sleeper, but when you just feeling the boom, 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 boom on your stomach, kind of hard. And I'm a stomach sleeper, so that's even more hard, because I've definitely grown a lot quicker this time than I did with Dino. I don't think I started showing with him until 17 weeks, and with her, I started showing, I don't know, probably about 9 weeks, maybe. I started showing a lot sooner with her, and it blows my mind, so I don't even know how big I'm gonna get by the end of this thing. I honestly will say, if my pregnancy with Dino would have been like this, I would not have tried for another kid. But his was so easy that I was like, you know what, I've wanted another kid for a while. So when me and my husband decided to start like actually really trying, I don't know, part of me just expected it to be a pregnancy like his, because I've talked to people who have multiple children, and some of them, all their pregnancies were the same. They didn't really have any differences in their pregnancies. Some have had, every single one of them was different. And then I've also talked to people who have had girls and boys, and they have told me, some of the girls have been more difficult than the boy pregnancies. Which, I get that everybody's different. It's pretty insane. Like, it's just so weird. And it's almost like this time it's so surreal to me. Like, I know she's in there, and I've seen her ultrasound pictures, and I feel her kicking, but it's still kind of surreal to me that I'm pregnant again. I guess it's because my son is so much older now, and he's not in that baby mode anymore. So it's kind of like I'm starting over, and I'm having to like remember all these things again, and like remember what I actually need to register for, and what I am going to do, breastfeeding wise, and like how I did all that, and remembering how to change diapers again, because I haven't done it in so long that it's just crazy, because he's so self-sufficient now, and like being in school and everything, like it's just crazy that now I'm gonna have like this tiny itty bitty little baby, and I'm gonna have to like start over. I'm definitely happy that this is my last, because I don't ever want to feel this way ever again. I mean, we've decided that if we ever do want any more kids after this, we're just gonna adopt, but for now, me being pregnant wise, that's it. My feet have definitely been swelling like a lot. And not even like, I don't even do that much. Like, it's not that I'm like standing for like 12 hours and my feet are getting swollen. It's like I'm sitting in flats for like an hour and a half, and then I have to take my flats off because they hurt so bad because my feet are swollen. I actually had to get a few different shoes, and I'm like already starting to wear flip-flops. Here in Missouri, it's still, I don't know, it's like 40 right now, but then the other day it was 30. and then it snowed, and then it's supposed to be 61 tomorrow. I don't even know, but I've been wearing flip-flops because it's just a lot more comfortable open-wise with my feet. I have a little ways to go. Like, she's due in July, the end of July. I'm hoping she comes a month early. That'd be great, because then less time for me to do that. I'm excited. We're excited. Well, I think my husband is partially terrified because it's a girl, and it's the first girl that we're all having. So on my side, we only have Dino, and then on my husband's side, there's 6 boys, including Dino. There's 6 boys, no girls. So we're finally bringing a little princess into this mix, and I'm really excited. And we're probably gonna go broke buying clothes and cute little headbands and little shoes and stuff. But you know, hey, it's all comes with the territory, right? I mean, I think that's about it. If you guys have had multiple pregnancies, let me know down below. Like, did you have like crazy symptoms like with both of them, or like were they completely opposite pregnancies? Like, what did you guys experience? Because I know everybody's different, but it's just kind of cool to like see where people come from and see how things actually are. Comment that down below, and please subscribe. Thank you for sticking around to this end of this video, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And I really promise I'm going to start trying to post more. It's just with all this stuff that I'm feeling, some days I really just don't want to do anything. And it's like 10 o'clock at night right now, and I was like, you know what? I want to film a video. And I finally felt good enough to do it, so I did it. So I have a few video ideas coming up that hopefully I can get up within the next, you know, hopefully get back to doing my weekly videos. So if I don't, please still stay patient with me, and thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a subscriber, and stick around because within the next few weeks I will have all the giveaway details. I will do a separate video on like the giveaway, just strictly giveaway video. So keep your eyes open for that, and make sure if you're not following me, go follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat. I have having problems with Snapchat right now. You know, I mean, aren't we all? It's driving me crazy. So I have not been on Snapchat as much. I'm definitely on Instagram a lot more. So make sure you go check that out. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys very soon. I love you. Bye. Have a great day.